Hello and welcome to IB Times TV. I'm Sally Turner, joined here with reporter Amanda Remling to give you the Bachelorette update. We're going to discuss the drama, the early exit of last night, and where the competition stands with 2 bachelors left. Amanda, last night very dramatic to say the least. Brooke's early exit. So what does this now mean for the finale going into it?
Well, there was a lot of OMG moments right from the start going in. Exactly. Desiree's in a really tough situation right now. She actually said "I love you" to Brooks early on in the episode when she finally had her date with him, which is pretty serious because she didn't tell it to any of the bachelors at all so far this season. She said that she's falling for them and that, she's almost there, but she hasn't actually said "I love you." So that was a huge deal. Unfortunately, it came after Brooks told her that he wasn't ready to get engaged or propose to her, and that he just overall wasn't really that into her. But she has 2 guys left, Drew and Chris. Drew actually said that he would propose to her last night. The only problem was that he didn't have a ring. Minor detail. But, she had a proposal. Chris practically asked her to move to Seattle with him. So she has 2 really good options, but unfortunately her heart was with Brooks, and he was the front runner from the start. So she's really in a sticky situation.
Absolutely. Well, she's got 2 handsome men. I wouldn't say no to either of them. But anyway, regardless, Brooks is kind of always been the front runner. So what are the odds of him coming back and just stirring up the competition?
Well, from what the camera showed yesterday, it seemed like he was regretting his decision, and a source actually told that to Us Weekly, that immediately after he realized that he really made a big mistake in dumping Desiree like that, and it took him a really long time. It was practically tears on screen for like 45 minutes.
You touched on that sobbing, and I did watch it last night, and Desiree genuinely seems devastated, heartbroken, and she says "I love him" and he's gone kind of thing. What are the odds of her eliminating herself?
What we've seen here with Desiree is that she's actually really distraught over this breakup with Brooks. She told him that, right from the start, that every date she's been on, she's wanted to be with him, and, because she's on The Bachelorette, she can't exactly tell him that all along. That'll just completely ruin the whole show. So she did find love early on, and unfortunately, because she's dating 20-something other guys along the way, kind of messed her up in the end. So it could really go either way.
At this point, we can say that Brooks is gone and there's 2 eligible bachelors left. They're both very handsome, very successful, and they both seem to love Desiree. So if you had to put your money on either bachelor, who would it be and why?
I would probably go with Drew. And part of the reason is that my dog, he's a golden retriever, he's 3 years old, his name is Winston. He's actually related to Oprah's golden retrievers. So what I had to think, Oprah's always right on track with, picking the hottest books and the hottest stars. So I figured maybe Winston got some of it from his relatives. So we
Those Oprah genes.
Exactly. Maybe they somehow got passed along. I don't know how that would work out. Not into genetics. But so what I did was I had the dog choose. So we set up 3 pictures of the men. This was before Brooks eliminated himself. But we don't know if he's coming back. And the dog, actually, Winston, chose Drew.
Wow. Well, psychic animals have predicted in the past, so maybe Drew will be the winner. But the kind of the franchise of The Bachelor and The Bachelorette has been around for many, many years, and it seems like there has been very few successful relationships that have come out of the reality show. What are the odds of Desiree not only finding love but living happily ever after with one of the bachelors?
Well, with The Bachelorette, they've actually had more couples stay together rather than on The Bachelor. So, it's not that much higher odds than The Bachelor, so I think Desiree still has a chance, strictly based on what she said in the past. She's an honest person, and fans have seen that all along. And what she actually told Chris in part 1 of the finale is that, she's willing to make sacrifices for love, to make love work. So I think, obviously she's on a tough road. We don't know where it's going to lead, but there's definitely a chance for her to find love, whether it's with one of the other remaining bachelors, whether it's if Brooks comes back, or maybe she won't get engaged at all. But there are reports saying that she has accepted a ring from one of the men on the show. But we're going to have to wait until August 5th to find out.
Ooh, I can't wait to see. Well, I'm rooting for her. I hope she finds love. And thanks for joining us.
Thank you.